We are almost close to the biggest event in the crypto industry, the Bitcoin halving event. Every investor is looking forward to April 2024 with heightened expectations, supporting them with historical records that have triggered a bull run in the market. Bitcoin looks ready for this bullish event, but our biggest fear is that Cardano ADA isn't. We are disappointed. Here's what we've been seeing about Cardano ADA. According to a recent report by AlphaQuest, Cardano is among the top chains hosted dead coins, where there were quite a couple of them as the research group analyzed over 12,000 crypto projects, arriving at some delicate conclusions, including the death of most of these projects. The conclusions do not appear to be based on sentiments. Notably, AlphaQuest classified the crypto projects using 4 distinctive criteria. They include low trading volume and liquidity, inactive and deleted X accounts, down websites, and delisting from CoinMarketCap. In a video, an altcoin buzz host reviewed AlphaQuest's report, revealing that 72% of all crypto projects created during the 2020 through 2021 bull run has fizzled into thin air. The analyst noted that Cardano and Terra ecosystems are among the top 10 categories with the most dead coins, adding that the average lifespan of most crypto projects lasts only 3 years. More details from the AlphaQuest report show that most projects under review died in 2023, which was a period of extreme crypto winter. With nearly 60% of dead coins going extinct last year, it qualifies as a critical year for crypto projects in the current cycle. During this period, 93% of projects had low trading volume and low liquidity, with 58% having deleted or inactive X accounts or websites. With an emphasis on Cardano, the AlphaQuest report noted that at least 74% of the projects in the Cardano ecosystem were dead. The report showed the average lifespan of these projects to be around 2.21 years. It also showed that 11.65% don't make it past the first 6 months, while 21.77% fail around the 1-year mark. Nonetheless, 22.4% of the projects lasted until the 4th year of the bull cycle. A further review of the report showed that 75% of the dead projects are in the video game and music sector. Another 75% are asset-backed stablecoins, with the metaverse claiming 51% of the projects in this category. Regardless of several failed projects in the Cardano ecosystem, AlphaQuest noted that several other projects are thriving. This report seems true, but it does not stop Cardano from rising. From an optimistic perspective, Cardano is set to change this narrative and come out stronger than ever. These are the words that you would likely hear from the Cardano founder, Charles Hoskinson. The AlphaQuest report does not sum up the fate of Cardano. Well, for Bitcoin though, it has a rain of impressive updates. Bitcoin investors had reasons to celebrate this past week as the cryptocurrency soared to fresh all-time highs, reaching a whopping $72,612. Regardless of the predictions so far, we were not ready for this. This indicates continued bullish momentum in the market. Despite facing resistance at key psychological price levels, Bitcoin's climb has been fueled by relentless buying pressure, particularly from spot exchange-traded funds. The influence of ETFs buying on Bitcoin's price has surprised many, with longtime bulls now reevaluating their price projections. And when you're talking about a longtime bull, Cathie Wood is not an unfamiliar name. Cathie Wood, CEO of asset manager ARK Invest, has revised her previous forecast, suggesting that Bitcoin could hit $1 million much sooner than previously anticipated. She said this in an interview with New Zealand Herald. Wood unveiled updated expectations for institutional involvement in Bitcoin's price and growth, highlighting the transformational impact of the United States' first SPY ETF on Bitcoin. She also emphasized that even ARK Invest has adjusted its bullish stance on the cryptocurrency and that the recent regulatory approval from the US Securities and Exchange Commission for ETFs has accelerated the timeline for Bitcoin's price appreciation. ARK's previous price forecast was $1 million per Bitcoin by 2030, but that forecast has been brought forward. She said that target was before the SEC gave us the green light, and I think that was a major milestone and it has pulled forward our timeline. Our target is now above that. It's well above that. With our new expectations for institutional involvement, the incremental price that we assume for institutions has more than doubled. Wood's sentiments were echoed by MicroStrategy's executive chairman, Michael Saylor, who explained to CNBC that Bitcoin has the potential to surpass gold as a store of value. He further announced his company's purchase of an additional 12,000 Bitcoins, bringing MicroStrategy's total holdings to 205,000. With the new all-time highs, Bitcoin's market cap has surged above $1.4 trillion, making it the world's 8th most valuable asset and surpassing silver in market capitalization. However, it still has a considerable gap to bridge before catching up to gold, which boasts a market cap of $14.7 trillion. Also, the Bitcoin spot ETF continues to surpass all expectations, as investors bought both ATH and the dip. These are banana numbers for ETFs under 2 months old, Bloomberg ETF analyst Eric Balchunas wrote on X. The past 6 weeks have been incredible. With the approval of ETFs, Bitcoin went from $38,000 at the end of January to break the previous all-time high of $68,900 in early February. The most recent all-time high today completes a long rally that saw Bitcoin appreciate by 190% over the last 12 months. Bitcoin's record price run is indicative of impressive comeback after a brutal bear market and an unfortunate string of bankruptcies with fraud cases during the past 2 years. Most other cryptocurrencies, including meme coins, have also benefited from the rally across the crypto market. This bull cycle is so different this time. Notably, this is the first time that Bitcoin will hit a new all-time high before the Bitcoin halving event. Popular technical analyst Rec Capital said, in previous cycles, Bitcoin USD took around 500 days to hit a new all-time high after a halving. Something to consider as we enter a new era for Bitcoin's price action, as we've never really seen price action like this before. We hope to see these high-flying figures in Cardano ADA as well, but for now there is an expectation of an altcoin season. There is the point to where we examine the metric, Bitcoin's dominance. Back in February, Bitcoin experienced a sharp correction on February 20th, sinking as much as 4% from an intraday high of $53,019 to a low of $50,812. This pullback led traders to reevaluate the general condition of the crypto market, initiating a debate on whether the altcoin season was around the corner. Traders and market analysts believe that the price crash is part of 5 phases of Bitcoin halving cycle, that Bitcoin might be experiencing a pre-halving retrace before entering a widely expected post-halving parabolic uptrend. Rec Capital shared a chart in a February 15th post on X saying that Bitcoin has one last pre-halving retrace left. Before resuming the uptrend, market intelligence firm Sentiment pointed out significant moves in the mid-tier traders often work as excellent signals for profit-taking and dip buys. Plus, according to Glassnode, the performance of digital assets can also be tracked by using realized cap for each sector, a metric that aggregates the cost basis value of all coins transferred on-chain. Glassnode noted that Bitcoin continues to display dominance, seeing approximately $20 billion in capital inflows per month at present. As the chart highlighted, Bitcoin's dominance has continued to grow with a 1,000% surge in relative market cap since October of 2023. It is evident that capital moves down the risk curve into altcoins at a slower pace compared to the rotation between the two major cryptocurrencies, a trend which appears to be in play once again. Bitcoin continues to lead with over 52% market share of the total digital asset market cap, according to the report. In addition, on February 18th, independent analyst Stock Money Lizards told his followers on X that he believes many altcoins are about to skyrocket in the next alt season. The analyst shared a chart showing that the altcoin market cap has scaled above a significant support area and entered a bull run similar to the 10x returns we experienced in 2021. We are close. But how close is the altcoin season, as Bitcoin is currently the rave of the moment? Even though there are some signs there are not enough to confirm the altcoin season. In an analysis from a popular expert, Dan Gamardello, he mentioned that Bitcoin's dominance reaching between 60 and 67% was still a possibility. Nevertheless, he speculated that the market leader's dominance could drop significantly as the halving event approaches. He believes that if traders exit their position in Bitcoin and direct their capital towards altcoins, Cardano and Ethereum will be the main beneficiaries. With regards to Ethereum, he highlighted that it's the first mover advantage in the altcoin market, which could see it as one of the best performers in the next altcoin season. Despite the bullish setups for ADA and ETH, Gamardello did explain that it may take a few months for altcoins to truly break out. He estimated that the real altcoin season may only take place in the months following the halving. As a result, we will see ADA reaching all-time highs in that period. But for now, that's going to do it for today's video. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification buttons, and we'll see you in the next video.